Hi all, welcome to my channel, welcome to my world, it's the world away. We've now got the R2-D2's release of Build the X-Wing. This is issue 2. Now, if you haven't watched my first video, I implore you to watch it. I'll even put a little card up here to link to that video. It just tells you about how you can get hold of this, and it's basically coming from Italy for people in the UK at the moment. I believe it will have a retail release later in the year, but who knows when that can be. I'm speculating August, but who knows. But in this issue, let me just show you what we've got to do. Look, this is all the parts we've got. Basically, we've got the cockpit base here, which we won't be using in this. We're just going to be using all of these pieces around here. Now, all of the bits that we had for the first issue, which was the gun, the canopy, and the R2-D2, we won't need in this one, so just store them safely. What we've got, just like the Agostini, they keep all of the instruction guides right at the back of the magazine. So you've got your little inventory there so you can see what we've got coming. And then you've basically going to be making R2-D2's leg. So it looks just like that. It's a lot smaller scale than the great big R2-D2 that we had to build there, that's for sure. But it is going to be interesting building this. Reminiscing about when we had to do the same pieces on that large one over there, so that's all good. Once we've done that, we're just going to be doing the laser cannon, which is the end of the laser cannon, which is going to have the light in it. The light does come in this one. The light that came in the first one was for the R2 unit, and that's all we have to do in this issue, so this should be nice and quick. Now, all of these parts that I'm taking out here are going to be clipped together. We haven't got to use any glue in these parts. I'm just getting out all the bits for the R2-D2 unit, and there's 4 of those. I'm just going to put that to one side, because what we're doing is actually making the leg. So as you can see, we've got this piece here, and that's what it looks like on that side. And quite simply, we're just going to be attaching this piece here to this piece. And as you can see, you've got some lugs in there. They're going to go into the holes there. Quite simply, just to push together. Once I have pushed this together, I'm going to just see what the resistance is. Are they going to come out? Does it need glue? And I can tell you now, that's not going to need glue. That ain't going anywhere. Once we've got that piece of the leg done, we're going to be putting some details in. The first detail we've got is this little lug here, which has got sort of like some points at the top and the bottom. Now we need to make sure when we put this on that the top and the bottom are facing top and bottom. So if this is the leg here, we're going to place this on just like this. And give it a push in. Just making sure it's square. And then pushed in. And as you can see, when that's in, nice and flush with you can draw a line down that, how that's going to look. Once that's in, the only other thing we've got to do is the power pack, and that's just going to go into the 2 holes at the bottom here. Quite simple. See, 2 lugs there again, and we just push them in. I thought I was actually missing a bit then. I had to go and look in the thing that I just chucked in the rubbish. The static electricity had actually kept this piece here, which goes on the end of the power pack, against the front of the packaging. So as you can see, this is going to go on the hollow side here. So I'm just going to put that in there. Now the picture does show that this seems to be in another way. They seem to not have any painted sections in that, but believe me, that is definitely the way that it goes. Now we're going to assemble the laser generator. So once again, I'm going to get me trusty tweezers and take out all the parts we need for this. Quite a number of parts this one. So that's 1, 2, 5. We've got the LED there, 6, 7 parts on that. It looks tricky, but believe me, this is going to be really easy. So the first thing we need is the forward generator end cap, which looks like this, and it looks like that on this side, and just the LED. And quite simply, all we're doing, I do love the D'Agostini builds, they're so simple, is we're just going to push that in there, so that the LED will come out of the end just there. That'll keep it in place for when we put the generator body on. Now this is the first piece of the generator body, and that's just going to be going underneath here, enabling that the wire to just wrap around that pin in the centre there. Then we're going to be putting the other side on, and this is quite simply, it's just going to mirror what we got there. And obviously this has got the female section of the lug here, and we put them together. There we go, just like that, and I've squeezed that together now. So we've got that. That means now we can actually just push this part into place. So you line up the where this goes, and then when we push it, it will fit nice and flush, just like that. So now that's one whole unit with the LED in, and the lead coming out the side there. Now the next part we need is more of the generator body, which looks just like this with a lug in the centre. And when we put this on, it can only go in one way. That lug there has got to fit on the trail just there. So we can just thread this in like this, all the way down, and then we just line that up, and then once again bit of force, but we push this in to keep this one unit as well. There we go. Looking just like that, all the way around. I love that. Now we need the rear end cap, which looks just like this. So this is going to seem a real weird thing to do now, but what we're going to do is this wire is actually going to be coming out of that through that groove that we've got at the top. Now this can only go in one way because once again we've got sort of like a track there to go on that lug. So when we put it in, the wire is actually free to come out the side, just like that. Now this, as you see, hasn't needed any glue at all, and that's the joy of this model. Once we've done that, we can put that to one side, and we're just going to put these last two pieces of the generator body in. And once again, as you can see, we've got lugs and females on either side, so it's just a case of pushing these together. Just like that. Absolutely perfect. And then last but not least, we're going to match up just this trench here with that part of the lug just on that side there. Push it nice and tight. And there we go, we've got the laser generator all completed, ready to light up with, as I said, the LED just at the end there. So basically, those two sections that we've completed there is all we have to do in this issue. What have we got coming in issue 3? Well, if I get you the magazine over here, issue 3, we've got some more of the laser cannon body there, and some more of the cockpit brackets, another leg for R2-D2, and then in issue 4, we've got a test pack here. I've already got one of them, plus some electrics which are going to go on the base of R2, which means we can start lighting it up. A little bit more of the structure there as well. These will be coming soon. I don't actually know when the next issues are coming, but I believe I'm getting 4 issues in the next delivery. But when they do come, obviously, I'll have these videos up for you to see. But I hope you enjoyed that video. If you do, remember to give it a like. And if you haven't subscribed already, please remember to give it a little ding on the bell there as well, and you'll get notified when the next video's out. Other than that, take care. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please remember to give it a like. And if you haven't done so already, please remember to subscribe. Take care.